Good morning, Greyhounds. We are back, the BHS PawCast, for episode 6, and today we have Kirsten Jameson and her manager, Chloe Anderson.
Hi, everyone. It's Kirsten. I just want to start off by saying this is a huge honor to be on the podcast. I mean, I'm the first guest on here, and I'm so glad that you guys chose to let me on here to take that big step in having guests on the show. So the first thing that I want to talk about is the huge topic of the weekend, the big in-town rivalry game, West Burlington and BHS basketball. Now, this was an intense game that almost went into overtime. Were you guys there for it? I mean, what did you think?
Yeah.
We were there.
I was also there. It was a very close game. I mean, that last shot that Mason had that bounced off the rim twice and could have very well taken us into overtime.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was going in. I mean, I was holding my breath. I was so scared because I was like, if we go into overtime, I mean, that changes a lot because we had a lot of guys in foul trouble too, so it made me nervous.
Yeah.
Although one of their best players, I think, Brady, didn't he foul out at the end of the game?
Yeah.
So that was big for them too, because I think he probably would have been taking that last shot for them, and a lot of their last shots, for that matter.
Yeah, I mean, we got off to a really rough start in the first quarter. The first quarter was not pretty for us. And we started to get more momentum in the second quarter, and then going into the second half, I mean, yeah, they brought it to a closer game, but I mean, just momentum-wise, I feel like we definitely had the advantage in the second half.
Yeah. I'm a little upset because I completely planned on going, and then I missed it because I, for some reason, thought that it was at 5:30 instead of 4:30. So.
But you didn't even go for, like, the second half? You didn't even go at 5:30?
Listen, I was busy, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I had things going on. And I can't forgive myself for it. I will be honest with you guys. I can't forgive myself for it, and I heard it was a really intense game, so I'm a little sad.
It kind of reminded me of the Keokuk game and the fact that, like, going to half, like, a close game, and then we kind of came out of halftime and kind of, like, punched him in the mouth, per se. Like,
very offensive heavy in the second half. Amarian got his first dunk, too.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
that was gorgeous.
And this was a game that was honestly, like, kind of hard for me because obviously I'm a huge Greyhound fan, but also, like, my stepbrother plays for West Burlington. So it was
School over
hard.
blood, Kirsten.
Yeah, that's kind of the mindset I went with. Greyhounds over everything. So.
Exactly.
There you go.
So the vice versa theme for this year was recently announced, and it is Out of This World. The dance is February 26th, and our nominations assembly for it is February 17th. So make sure to check your calendars and make sure to mark it, have it down in case you want to go. So what are your guys' opinions on this theme? I honestly think it's fun, creative. I mean, it's not a Disney theme, which
I'm just glad it's not
yes.
Disney.
Wait, it's been a Disney theme?
There's been so many Disney themes.
Oh, that's
Very
weird.
consistently
Horrible.
at least since I was a freshman, it's
Yeah.
been
that's
Disney
bad.
themes.
Disney.
I'm glad.
Like
it's
prom
not
last year was
Disney.
Rapunzel. I think there was one.
For
Oh,
prom.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's bad. Yeah, Out of This World, that doesn't seem like a bad theme to me.
Are we talking about like space?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, out of this world.
Well,
Yeah,
it could
Well,
be like
it's basically
out of this
space
world,
theme.
like random things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
My little UFO.
I like
So
space.
yeah, I don't mind it because then like I would like to see someone come in dressed in like an alien, like one of those big alien costumes.
like what I wore to the football game.
Yes, that'd be hilarious.
Well, if you
You know,
aren't
I might
planning on
have
going normally, you know.
Now I might have to make an appearance just for
Yeah.
that.
I think you should.
See,
Yeah.
personally, I'll be sitting at my desk in my room playing Madden. See, I'll probably be playing Fortnite. Nice. Yeah.
I'll probably be playing Kanye Zone after I get home from the dance because the dance will be a lot of fun. You guys should buy, or you guys should go, not buy. I honestly think that this will be a fun theme. I think that we can do a lot with the decorations
Yeah,
for
for
it.
sure.
The
I think from a
decorations
student
would
council
look
perspective,
Yeah.
it's definitely
Yeah.
pretty easy to work with.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they have a lot of like, they can go a long way with this. Like, there's a lot of potential for some good stuff to happen with
Yeah,
this theme.
and you know how we always make cardboard stars for every single dance, you know,
Yes.
they fit
Yeah.
well this time.
Yeah,
So.
but they probably threw them away from last time.
They
so
probably
we'll have
did,
to
yeah.
remake them again. And I think that this will be fun. Do you guys have any ideas for like fun dress-up days or ones that you want to see done for
Just
during
like
the week?
in the middle of the week.
Yeah,
like
I want to
you
see
should.
a gender swap. Boys wear girls' clothes.
That's
and girls
actually-
wear boys' clothes.
It's a theme for a basketball game. It's style swap, so it's not necessarily like switching gender, but like even just like switching like a different style. Of
I mean,
clothes.
Jacob, if you want to
Yeah.
come in a dress, no one's stopping you. That's all I'm
Okay.
gonna say.
I just need an excuse.
So one of the clubs here is Ping Pong Club,
Yes.
and Chloe wants to talk about it.
Yeah, I do want to talk about it. So it's on Tuesdays and Thursdays after school in the cafeteria, and it's run by Senor Alfaro. And I go like about every time that I don't like have like a meet or something. So Jacob, you can go. You have time. But and I'm not very good at it.
No, she's
per
really
se.
not.
No, but I definitely think that you guys should come and try it out. Especially Carson, because he's been talking up this whole time about how good he is. It's basically until you want to leave, honestly.
Oh, okay.
Tuesdays and Thursdays.
It's usually until around like 4. I would say.
I like ping pong, and I think I'm pretty good at it. But I have basketball, and I like to go home after school for a little bit, relax. I just don't want to be cramming my day full of things to do.
That sounds like the words of someone who's afraid to face Senor Alfaro on the ping pong table.
Especially me.
Yes.
He's very good, yeah.
You should challenge him.
You know, I don't believe that you're good at ping pong. I think you need to come to ping pong club
you're
and
just trying to get
challenge
me
me.
to join.
Yeah, exactly.
Prove
Well,
Carson
the
has
thing
the
about it
flanker.
is,
What
all you
know
have
about
to
him?
do
you
is
don't have
go
to like
one
consistent.
time.
Yeah, so you don't have to consistently come. It's more of like
then beat
Just
all
go
of them.
one time, play.
yeah, like try
And
it
you
out,
can
and if
go
you like
home,
it,
do
you can come
whatever.
back.
I might
Play
go
Madden.
too, because it doesn't sound. I mean, it's
Yeah.
like just after school, go for like half hour.
See, I just like
It's not-
going
I
home.
like doing
It's not a big
nothing.
commitment.
Entire
Yes,
day.
that's perfect. I like doing nothing.
Well, the thing that I like the most about ping pong club is it's not a big commitment. It's not like you're joining like student council or something where you have to like constantly be committed. It's like you can go and like try it out.
Are there
you know?
snacks?
Well,
There's
it's right
the
next to the vending
vending
machine that
machine.
is like right next to you. So I mean,
Yeah, but are they free though?
I could pay for it.
Um, But I will say that I did beat Chloe in ping pong club, and she got destroyed by Ryan Osborne. He hit her in the face.
he
with a
did
ping
hit me in the
pong ball.
face. There is and he also I had to go run for the ball because he kept hitting it past me. So
I feel like that's your fault. You should just hit the ball.
well,
back.
okay, technically,
Maybe if you were better.
yeah, technically I hold the title for most improved right now
Oh, there you go.
at ping pong club. So if anyone
Maybe
wants
that
to
you
come challenge
started
me,
the worst.
well, yeah.
Oh.
Okay,
Oh.
listen. Well, also there's like, you know, there's not a lot of competition because you guys haven't showed up at ping pong club. You know, there's not a big.
How many people are in
audience.
ping
Yeah,
pong?
how many
work.
people are there?
Yeah.
It varies.
Yeah, it really depends on the
It
day,
fluctuates.
honestly.
Like, what's a
Give us a
Like
spectrum.
yesterday there was like 8 people there, honestly. Like it
Oh,
was
wow.
like
Is
yeah.
there like one table or?
There's 2 tables.
Okay.
Yeah. Usually I go against Naman, and Naman's been trying to teach me how to play, but I'm not
Naman
very good at it.
Is Naman cropped?
What's that mean?
Is he good?
Oh, I mean, he's like kind of good. Yeah, he's definitely not as good as Senor Alfaro, but he's definitely a lot better than I am.
Would you say he's the best student there?
The best one that shows up. I definitely think that there are certain people that if they showed up, they would be better than Naman. You know,
Like the boy
Such as
Jig.
Kirsten Jameson.
like yeah, I think that Kirsten versus Naman. I think Naman would go down. I think Carson versus Naman.
Kirsten would win.
Kirsten would win. Carson versus Naman. Yeah,
I would go
think
more
Naman would go down.
She's
than
the
Naman
girl
too.
boss. And the
Yeah.
other two are girl bosses.
I just girl
Because
boss
girl
ping
bosses
pong.
always win.
Yeah,
Right.
very true. Very true.
So, let's talk about Kanye Zone. Kirsten, explain what Kanye Zone is.
Yeah, so Kanye Zone is an online game that you can play on computers, and it's honestly growing in popularity. I think in a month or so, it'll be on the same level as popularity as a Fortnite or Rocket League. So how the game works is there's a circle in the middle that is called the zone, and you are a circle that goes around the perimeter of the circle, and you have to keep Kanye out of his zone. And Kanye bounces around the screen like how a DVD logo would on the screen. Do you know what I mean? How it doesn't hit the corner, and you have to prevent Kanye from getting into his zone by blocking him. And I will say that globally, I am one of the most dominant players at this game.
That is true. She's on all the top leaderboards.
Yes, this is very true. I've personally been playing it for like a couple, actually no, more like a few months. So I would not say that it'll come off.
A few months?
It'll
It's been out
fall
that
off
long?
in a couple weeks.
Are
I didn't know
there
Rocket League.
Kanye Zone YouTubers?
I mean, I don't
There
really
should
watch,
be.
I don't watch any YouTube besides Five Nights at Freddy's lore and Cody Co. So I would not know.
Ooh,
That could be the next step in your career, though.
Cody
After
Could.
Slime,
I could be a
Kanye
Kanye Zone YouTuber.
Yeah.
It's too boring for me. You know, I'll play it for like 5 minutes and then just.
And Carson's one of those guys that sweats.
Yeah,
at
see,
every
I'm a game grinder.
You
He's a
know,
game. Yeah,
like,
he
he
Maybe
had-
it's because you guys aren't as good as Kirsten.
Yeah, I
That's-
just think
that could
it's-
be true.
it's
Carson
on a
had
whole
Among
level.
Us strategies. Like,
he has mafia strategies.
What does that even mean in
Mafia's-
Kanye's own terms?
Yeah.
Like
That's true.
he's
He
saying,
uses the space bar.
no, we're just talking about how much of like a game grinder that Carson
I am a
is.
sweat.
And like once he gets really into a game, that's all he does for like the next week.
Carson
Yeah.
plays Snake at
Please.
home.
No, I don't. It's just not true.
I honestly just think that you guys probably don't find it as enjoyable because you're not on the same level as competition as me. You're not up there in the big leagues. You're not fighting for your place on the number one. You're not fighting for that number one spot on the daily leaderboard like how I do.
See, let's bring it over to Jacob.
Hi.
Jacob, talk about Kanye Zone.
Okay, it's a game.
It is.
That I play occasionally, and I don't find it fun. I'm just a competitive person, and I heard that she was good at it, so I wanted to be good at it. And then I got on the leaderboard once. I think I was like 4th, and then that's where I stopped.
Kirsten
got
has every single spot on the leaderboards.
Yes.
So
Right now.
it's really like, can you drag her when you're not nearly to
Later,
her level?
by the end of today.
If you check
it's a
during-
daily leaderboard.
If you check during 5th period, every single spot on the hourly leaderboard will be Girl Boss, which is the name.
I
of
mean,
my
we
plan.
checked yesterday morning, and she was already 4 and like 6.
I think
At
that
first
just shows
grade.
how there's not that many people playing.
No, I just think it shows that I have dominated the Kanye Zone game. I don't think that it shows that there's a lack of competition. I just think it shows that I'm better than the competition.
She's just
I think
she's
there's-
just
I
like
think
that.
you really
both
need to
of
ask,
those
what's your
are-
high score versus Jacob's high score?
Yeah, what is your high score?
I don't even remember. It's so high.
If it's so high, why couldn't you get first on the leaderboard?
Yeah, Jake.
Because there was competition.
Because
And that
was it
competition
because Girl Boss was number one?
Girl Boss was not.
Do you remember Girl Boss number
online
1 fan?
Yes. There's also, I do
Yeah.
have a fan club too on Kanye,
Oh,
so
wow.
other people will make their names like me. Some of the names are, I don't think that they're fans, and I cannot say them on air because they're
Oh.
not school appropriate.
Oh. Yikes.
But yes, there have been some other names. There's been like a hashtag Girl Boss. That is not me. It's someone else trying to be me.
Girl Boss Sims.
That was Michael Helm.
That was Michael Hellman. Sorry to expose you, Michael.
And there was number one Girl Boss fan. So.
Also, the sound when you're playing Kanye Zone is just so annoying.
You can turn it off, I'm sure.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
like I like to play with sound, and it's just
Did I just put a sound?
yeah.
Really?
I'm a sound guy.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
weird, dude.
Are you not a fan of Kanye West music?
No, it's not bad. It's just he's annoying. Like, let me get in my zone. It's just really annoying.
Well, that's integral to the story because the story is you can't let him in.
Yeah,
his
Carson,
zone.
that's vibe.
And then when you
that's
let
very
him
but
in his
important.
zone-
it's constant, just him saying that, and it's annoying.
Well, because that's constant with the game is you can't let Kanye West.
You
in
listen
his
with
zone.
that on?
Not always.
Yeah. So, what's the biggest animal that you guys could take down in a fight?
I think honestly I could do a sloth just because like they're slow. So it'd be pretty easy. I feel like I could maybe do like a smaller deer because
Oh,
this
yeah,
is just
sure,
like
yeah.
hitting
Yeah.
them, right?
I could-
Because like if you just like knock it off balance, they're pretty awkward.
It's hand on hand combat.
yeah,
Yeah.
You only have your hands.
Yeah.
A sloth would be so easy
Let's say,
to
give me a
take
gun.
down.
I'll take on anything.
Don't sloth have like claws though?
Yeah, but
they-
They're not gonna like.
They're really slow.
Yeah, I think it'd
Yeah.
be easy. Just
Yeah.
they're creepy.
They'd probably just try to hug you, honestly, instead of like hit
Yeah.
you back.
And then you're gonna feel bad when you.
Yeah.
I like the deer though. Just I'm grabbing the horns,
Now, is this
taking
like
it down.
is
They're
this like
fast.
KO
Yeah, but
or
and
make
scared
it
of
out
you.
alive?
Hand-on-hand combat.
do you
If you
know-
can
if
like
we're
hide in the
in
ring, listen. If you can hide it, no.
Listen. We're in the ring, right?
What?
He cannot run.
Are
There's
you
nowhere for him to
thinking-
go.
No, we're not in a ring. We're in the. No,
We're in a ring.
No,
I
we're not.
corner this deer in the corner, right?
No,
As someone does when they
Corner
corner
to corner.
someone.
Yeah.
Yes.
Grab him by the antlers, and I just
Well, I think that
Awesome.
I know, but
Knock
I
him to the
think this is
ground.
like we're in the real world.
no. We're in
Well,
a
is this
boxing
the
ring.
question is, are you in a ring or is this like
Put it in.
nature?
No, because I'm thinking if the nature, it's like I'm in my ghillie suit, and I'm like crawling, and
No.
I'm like in the bushes and
No,
stuff,
I'm just running up.
and then
Yeah.
no, because then because then
Boxing ring.
the
Let's
best
go.
way to take it down would be to grab it by the horn. So you hide in the bush, and as it gets close to you, you pounce, grab the antlers, throw it to the ground, and then just start punching it.
Any aquatic animals are destroying me.
Oh,
Yeah,
there's
for sure.
no shot. that
Well,
you can
no,
take
knife
it
in a
down.
ring.
Oh, you're in a ring. In a ring, they automatically.
They
In
can
a ring, in a
Now
ring
you
they
wait.
die.
Shoot, I could beat a blue whale.
Yeah,
In a
but
ring.
I think that if you're like in their natural habitat, like I think I
There's
could
no
take,
way.
I think I could take like a salmon or something. I don't know. Like,
Salmon.
You have to catch the salmon.
I was gonna
though.
say, how are you gonna
well,
catch
if
a
it's
salmon?
coming at me trying to hit me,
Oh, if it's trying to hit you, then
you know what I mean?
snag
Like
it.
if we're fighting, it's a consensual fight. He's fighting me as well.
Oh, it's a good
You know.
Yeah, but at the same time, like salmons, they live in like really cold water, like in Alaska. So like, I feel like you would get like hypothermia or something.
True.
Good point.
That's a very
Wetsuit.
good point.
So-
That's a very
That's
good
home
point.
field
No.
advantage right there.
I just kind of
you
meant
don't get
size
gear.
wise.
You don't get gear.
You don't get gear at
You
all.
don't get
Whatever you're wearing
You're
right
just
now.
like, oh.
Whatever we're
You're
gonna.
just thrown in there.
Okay, well I'm wearing a
I'm
pretty
honestly
thick
well
sweater,
equipped for
so
this.
yeah,
I have
would say.
camouflage already.
Give me a
Yeah.
moose.
Actually,
Whoa, no.
I think I could take a
Yeah, they're
possum.
giant.
I think I could
Geese
take a
are
possum,
huge.
but not a raccoon.
Geese?
I think I could do a raccoon and a possum.
Really, I don't think I could take a raccoon, but I definitely think I could take a
I could
possum.
definitely take a raccoon.
Well,
They're
I don't
so
know
aggressive.
because I've heard
I don't
that
care.
raccoons are like really, really.
Yeah, well, if it
aggressive.
jumps at me, I just
Yeah,
deck
but
it
I'm
in the
more
face.
That's a
aggressive.
very good point.
I'm more
Loki,
aggressive.
give me a giraffe.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
feel
Like,
like
just
this is
Yeah.
You know, I watched 4 seasons of Cobra Kai. I'm just gonna give them a little chop to the knee, and they're going down.
Yeah, facts. Ah, chop! You like chop it?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like you could just like step on the top of your head and you're over.
Or just no, step on its foot and like push it over.
What about a zebra?
no.
Ooh.
I don't think I could do.
Zebras
any
are
kind of-
thick though.
Are
I
they
don't think I
Yeah.
could do any kind of like horse or like relative to it, like a donkey, because they can kick hard too.
Yeah,
Ooh, that's a good
Yeah.
point.
that'd be a good way to go.
Maybe if I
out,
put on,
get
like,
killed
football
by a
pads,
zebra.
like, just,
That'd
Nope.
be
No,
No,
that'd
but
be
she
good.
said
what
she
you're
said you gotta wear what you're wearing.
Yeah, you have.
Zebra, that's a tough one.
No, I don't think I could take a zebra.
You just give them like a little punch to the face.
Well, I
Keep
don't
your
think
ground
zebras
so
are
they can't kick you.
particularly
About a
more
llama.
violent than like.
I don't know
llama.
about
A llama. Oh, I
the
can-
I feel like they have fur, like they have fur though.
No, it doesn't matter. I just go up and I choke
Thing
it.
is like
But
fighting a
snake.
giraffe. Like I
A
feel like
snake?
you can handle it.
Snakes?
Any kind
If
of
it's not
snake, I'm
venomous,
just giving.
it
up.
Depends how big it is.
It
No,
depends on the type
It
of
doesn't
snake,
matter.
honestly.
If it's a garter snake, throwing in the white flag.
Oh, what?
Really?
Yeah.
Just no snakes at all.
I'm scared of
snakes.
snakes, but I'd
I
take
wouldn't.
on a gardener snake.
I would never touch a snake.
Well, you just.
I
have to
I used to
break it apart or
own
something,
one.
You know, I feel like it'd be
That's
easy.
I
terrifying.
used
He
to
did
own.
have a
I used
pet
to own a
snake.
pet snake.
Yeah.
It was a ball python. It was about like 4 feet long. I think. Yeah. about
My
4
brother
feet.
claims he could take on an anaconda. You just have to punch its head.
He's an idiot.
I mean, yeah.
He's also 12. So.
Yeah.